Welcome back to supernatural Scotland, where the shadows lengthen and the whispers of the past come alive. Here we are in our castle, Duncarrow, along with some new friends. Here is your host, Mark Smith.
Well, it's 2025 and the festive period has come to an end like a whirlwind. I hope you have all had a great time and I wish you the best in this new year. Who knows what 2025 holds for us all? Supernatural Scotland is something that came to me one day when I was considering what my next project would be. And I thought, why not put together the mysterious and beautiful Scotland and the paranormal stories? I have some videos on YouTube to view as well as the previous episodes of the podcast, so why not check them out? Today, we delve into the chilling history of Leith Hall, a haunted country estate steeped in intrigue and tragedy. This magnificent country house is located in Aberdeenshire. This imposing estate, home to the Leith family for generations, boasts a rich history intertwined with Jacobite rebellions, wartime services, and of course, a chilling array of ghostly encounters. Leith Hall, with its soaring ceilings, ornately carved staircases, and vast gardens, offers a glimpse into the opulent lives of the wealthy. However, beneath the surface of this grandeur lies a darker history, a history tinged with tragedy and a lingering presence of the past. Leith Hall has existed since 1650 and has survived through some very interesting history. The property was occupied by 10 generations of the Leith family. It was occupied by them until after the Second World War. The house was then donated to the National Trust for Scotland. The estate is around 286 acres, which is obviously quite a large area. As with a lot of these estates, it has some beautiful gardens to visit also. Extensions were made to the property in 1738, 1810 and 1904. The grounds already had a history, as it was previously the site of the medieval Peel Castle. After the Battle of Culloden, 1746, Andrew Hay of Rannes hid at Leith Hall. Andrew Hay had fought for Bonnie Prince Charlie. He was eventually able to escape to France. It was not until 1780 King George pardoned him. The Jacobite pardon is still at Leith Hall, in the historic wing, and is considered the only surviving pardon document. As with many of the large estates, it became a makeshift hospital during the First World War. It housed over 500 patients returning from war with injuries while fighting in Belgium. The Leiths were proud Jacobites and saw action in many wars like the Crimea, the Indian Mutiny and the Peninsular Wars. Colonel Alexander Sebastian, Leith Hay, took part in these and lived between 1818 and 1900. His portrait is still hung at the Leith Hall. He was awarded many medals for bravery and service to his country during this time. The upper floor of the hall now contains lots of artefacts from the wars, such as weapons, medals and uniforms. Oh, sorry, we have a visitor. Who is it? Hi Morag, what's up? Morag, I'm busy right now. I'm doing the podcast. You'll just need to ask old Agnes for some help. Sorry Morag, I need to get back to the podcast. Good luck with the chase. Anyway, sorry about that. The most notorious ghost of Leith Hall is said to be the spectral apparition of Lord John Leith, a tragic figure from the 18th century. John, a hot-tempered man, met his demise in a drunken brawl on Christmas Day 1763. Shot in the head during a heated argument, he lingered for days before succumbing to his wounds. It is believed he argued with Abernethy of Mayenne and was shot in the forehead during this argument, or during a good old-fashioned duel. Abernethy fled the country to avoid being arrested and eventually stood trial 5 years later. Murder was never proven and he was fined £150. Now his restless spirit is said to wander the halls of Leith Hall. Witnesses describe a towering figure, his face obscured by a blood-soaked bandage, moaning in anguish. Elizabeth Bird, a renowned novelist who resided at Leith Hall, claimed to have encountered this spectral figure firsthand. It was as if a real man stood before me, she wrote. He seemed to want to communicate, to reveal something, but it was terrifying. A chilling presence. He stood there, his eyes, though covered, seemed to bore into me, and then with a guttural moan he stepped back and vanished into the shadows. Elizabeth Bird's experiences went beyond the Laird's ghost. She reported a chilling encounter with a Victorian lady in a flowing gown, who glided through the corridors with an eerie grace. The air within Leith Hall seemed to throb with unseen presences. Doors slammed shut without warning. Objects moved inexplicably, and a constant sense of being watched. Leaving the chilling atmosphere of Leith Hall, we journey to Castle Fraser, another Aberdeenshire gem, steeped in history and haunted by the whispers of the past. This magnificent 16th century castle, with its intricate carvings and secret passageways, offers a glimpse into Scotland's aristocratic past. But with these elegant walls, a darker history lurks. Legends tell of a princess, a guest of the Fraser family, who met a tragic end within the castle's confines. Murdered in her bedchamber, her blood is said to have stained the very floorboards, leaving an indelible mark on the castle's soul. Today, her spectral presence is said to haunt the green room, her icy gaze seemingly following visitors as they explore the opulent chambers. The air within Castle Fraser is thick with the unseen. Whispers of Lady Blanche Drummond, a resident who succumbed to consumption, echo through the halls. Her ghostly form, draped in a long black gown, is said to appear to unsuspecting visitors, her face etched with a mournful expression. But perhaps the most unsettling aspect of Castle Fraser's haunting is the sense of the unseen presences. Children's laughter, the clinking of teacups, and the rustling of unseen garments seem to emanate from empty rooms. These fleeting glimpses of the past, these echoes of forgotten lives, serve as a chilling reminder that the castle's history continues to unfold even beyond the realm of the living. Our final stop on this journey into the unknown takes us to the legend of the Brahan Seer, a reclusive figure with an uncanny ability to foresee the future. Our very own Angus, the laird of this castle and a ghost, will tell you all about it.
Aye, hello there. How you doing today? Well, here goes. The cinematic figure, who lived in the 17th century, is said to have predicted major events in Scottish history, from the Battle of Culloden to the discovery of North Sea oil. Legend has it that the seer possessed an adder stone, a mystical object that allowed him to glimpse into the future. However, his gift of foresight ultimately proved to be his undoing when he revealed the Earl of Seaforth's infidelity to his wife. His fate was sealed. The enraged countess, in a fit of rage, had the seer burned alive in a tar barrel. The legend of the Brahan Seer serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers of foreknowledge. Basically, he should have kept his gob shut.
Well, thanks for that, Angus. That was an interesting story. Have you encountered a ghostly presence? Share your own spooky tales with us on social media, and join us next time as we delve into the chilling history of Duntroon Castle, the Edinburgh Vaults, and Fingal's Cave. Goodbye for now.